Monday, July 28th, the Bowdoin Festival offers you a free live stream of a sold-out concert at $49 per seat. The long-standing Takács Quartet, playing string quartets by Haydn and Beethoven, and a new composition by Tula, which has already received high praise from the critics. That will be at 7:30 in the evening, Eastern Daylight Time, 4:30 in the afternoon on the West Coast, 1:30 in the morning here in Europe, and 9:30 in the morning, Tuesday morning, down under in Australia. Do I have the picture of them up for you? Did I remember to do that? Hey, I remember to put up the Takács Quartet. And by the way, although I only referred to Tula as Tula in my introduction, her full name is Nokothula Ngwenyama. However, she says on her on the profile on her website that she goes by the name Tula. So I just thought I'd throw that into the description. Anyway, so what is this Takács Quartet? Well, they've been around for 50 years. They were founded at the Franz Liszt Academy in Budapest in 1975. And there were four of them, including András Feyer. Now, the current lineup, after 50 years, the only one who's still there out of the original four is András Feyer. The others are Edward Dusenberg, Harumi Rhodes, those two are on the violins, Richard O'Neill on the viola, and András Feyer plays the cello. They've just put out, in the last year, 2 anniversary albums for Hyperion Records, which apparently have gotten great reviews, and one of them includes one of the pieces they're playing today by Tula Ngwenyama, the Flow, which is the second piece they'll do, which was composed for the ensemble. And I'll tell you a little bit more about Tula Ngwenyama in just a moment. They are associate artist at London's Wigmore Hall, which means they put on 3 or 4 concerts a year there. They're artist in residence at the University of Colorado in Boulder since 1986. That's roughly 40 years out of their 50 years existence. Extensive discography with Hyperion Records, which you can access online by going to Hyperion Records UK. They've and they also what's good about them is they also do mixed media kind of work with actors. They toured. They created a program inspired by Philip Roth's novel Everyman, and they performed it with Meryl Streep, and they performed it at Carnegie Hall with Philip Seymour Hoffman, the late and lamentably gone. And they've also done a lot of touring with the poet Robert Pinsky. So it's an interesting group. It's an alive group. It's a hyper-talented group. And they'll be doing Haydn String Quartet in G minor, Opus 74, number 3, The Rider, to begin with. They will close with Beethoven String Quartet number 9 in C major, Opus 59, number 3. And in between, then they'll do this piece by Nokothula Ngwenyama. She's so American in a way, so LA. She's born in Los Angeles of Zimbabwean and Japanese parentage. It doesn't get more LA than that, let me tell you. I lived in LA for a number of years. And when she was very precocious, she was a violist prodigy, winning the Primrose International Viola Competition at age 16. And that led to debuts at the Kennedy Center, 92nd Street Y, that 92 NY, which does a lot of live streaming that we tell you about often, as does the Kennedy Center. But she's become a composer, and her music's been performed by the LA Phil, the Scottish Chamber Orchestra, the symphonies in Detroit, London, Chicago, Phoenix, etc. But also by the KwaZulu-Natal Philharmonic in South Africa and the Orquesta Nacional de Madrid. While she was a Fulbright scholar, she studied both at the National Conservatory for Music and Dance in Paris, and she got a master's in theology from Harvard Divinity School. As for this particular piece, what I can tell you about it is the Boston Classical Review says that it is immediate, ingratiating, and accessible a musical argument as they come. It's gloriously, radiantly sincere and affecting. And it was composed for the Takács Quartet to play for you. You get it for free. What more do you want?